We all know those parts of a salsa song that everyone waits for. The Montuno section, the chorus of salsa, the Mambo section where the energy lifts. But what not a lot of people know is that these sections come from a much deeper place. Before the son boom in the 1930s, before the Mambo in the 40s and the 50s, and long before the salsa that we know today, the danzón ruled Cuba. The danzón became the national dance of Cuba in the late 1800s. It was elegant and formal, but also it was very strict and rigid in movement and composition, reflecting the colonial rule at the time. Musically, the danzón was very controlled and followed a strict A-B-A-B rondo structure. But in 1886, by the royal decree of Spain, slavery was legally abolished in Cuba. Afro-Cuban culture, rhythm, and expression started to push more visibly into public life, and composers of the danzón started to question its formal structure. One of those composers was José Urfe. José Urfe was able to travel to the eastern part of the island at that time, where he encountered son, but especially one of the more rural forms of Cuban music, changüí. What really struck Urfe was the call-and-response repeating chorus that the changuiceros would do late into the night in their parties. It was cyclical, communal, and alive. In 1910, Urfe brought that idea back into the danzón in a piece called El Bombín de Barreto. He added a new syncopated repeating section at the end of the composition, which broke the formal structure of the danzón. That new section evolved into what would become known as the Montuno section of son and the Mambo section of the salsa that we know today. And this is exactly the type of history that we experience on the ground in our Roots of Salsa Cuban Dance Retreat. If you want to feel where the roots of salsa are born, check out the information below to book your spot.